All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. And here we go into our second week of August. Now, a lot's been happening, but one of the greatest things right now is the fact that crypto has been skyrocketing like crazy. And because of that, as you can see right here, so you have all these cryptos that are the mainstay of Robinhood. Bitcoin broke 45K and is nicely creeping towards 46K. So as a result of that, these guys are all skyrocketing as well. So what I have open here right now are the crypto stocks of Robinhood, right? Which is these guys for the most part. The most impressive of them, of course, being Coin and then Marathon. Mara is amazing, really good mining setup from Mara, and they are up there. So if you look at their 1 week, you can see like everyone soared up this morning. Pretty nice jump. So this morning, everyone is going to be jumping on these. Right? We're going to see a lot of people buying Riot, Mara, and whatnot. And if they're not buying, it'll be jumping up in general because crypto is soaring. As you can see right now, already it's starting to soar, and these options are starting to get more expensive. I'm looking to day trade affordable options once the list populates after the market opens. Try to do it for both Riot and Mara. So there are affordable options here that we can go with. Coin is a little overpriced, way too expensive. So and this isn't even for this week's expiration. If you stay in this week's expiration, it's in the thousands. So it's not tradable for what I'm trying to do right now. But these guys for sure. Riot, Mara. I already have 100 HUT I bought when it first opened, and I got it at its IPO around 425, a little after it opened. Now it's up a ton. Right, and everyone, all these stocks that have Bitcoin mining or crypto mining in general are soaring, right? So we love that. We want to be a part of that, and we want to enjoy that. So that's what we're here for right now. I also already made my notes, so I want to show you guys what's happening. All the calls have been published already. So on my Discord, excuse me, I've got everything already listed out. I published some articles as well, some PDFs for due diligence on certain stocks. So I posted everything actually last night. So this is yesterday at 9 p.m. I posted options, PayPal, Riot, Space, GS. I talked about all the due diligence you want to hear about. I posted some more lists, put out a PDF talking about Eton, which is big time flunking, and I think it's at a buy point now. So it's been dipping like crazy, and I did the due diligence of what their medical background is, so I put in my MD knowledge in there. I also have this list that I put out for the week, and then you're seeing all the numbers you want to work with right now. This is what we're going to be working with. For the most part though, what I'm really interested in today is working with the crypto stocks, right? So it's pretty much a no-brainer at this point that because crypto has gone up so heavily, that the crypto stocks will go up heavily, right? So I'm looking forward to picking up a lot of Mara options because it's pretty affordable. I'll probably do this one right here, the 63-cent one, maybe get 10. On the other hand, we have my other list right here. So right here, I have opened all my power stocks on the top, right? We're looking at all the power stocks that we typically tend to watch on a given day. So I put the numbers right here already to have my notes available on the same screen for you guys to see, as well as for myself to be able to work with. Let's see what's happening here. Excuse me when I have to stop. It's much of so I as some of you may know, but of course it's a new channel, so if anyone new watches, I take a lot of calls from Discord servers I pay for, and then I bring everything out for free on my own channel, right? And I talk about it, and I live trade it most times. So sometimes new alerts pop up, as you can see, 5 alerts right there, and I have to just do a quick checkup to see what they're about, and if there's anything significant, we go with it. Now give me just 1 second. Looking good. Okay. So coming back to this, right? We have Facebook right here. We have AMD above 112. I'll get call options. Below 109, I'll try some puts for them. They were wonderful all of last week. Made a lot of money off of them as they kept ascending, and then made more money off of them as they kept descending. Knowing where to enter to get the call and where to enter to get the put is a huge win, right? It's a huge win. You want to be able to do that correctly. So that means a lot, and it's always great to be able to grab all of that, right? Grab all of that and make money as the stock goes up, make money as the stock goes down. That's the strongest argument for why options are a better way of trading, especially day trading, as opposed to anything else. MicroStrategy, they own a lot of Bitcoin, so we're looking forward to them also jumping up a lot. Except the only issue here is their options are way too pricey, so not something tradable. But if you can trade it, then pick wherever you're comfortable and go for it, right? Wherever you're comfortable and go for it. Just try it out, whatever works for you. You know, but in all, like it's pretty far-fetched, right? You're gonna be paying $2,000 for one contract. So again, if you're trading like that, then definitely go for it. Snow has apparently been looking amazing according to a lot of people that are calling it out. So I might try some calls over here as well. If it breaks 279 and can hold, which it really looks like it will, then we'll go ahead and try it. Now keep in mind though, what we've been seeing pretty much every morning is that when this is how the morning looks like, right? That morning wood is already there. Then as soon as 9:30 a.m. hits, a lot of times when that happens, they flunk and they come down big time. So you want to be able to try to catch that right when it flunks, right when it comes down, pick it up there, then see if it comes up. If it doesn't, you know, have a good stop loss. Be comfortable wherever, you know, pick a comfortable stop loss and be careful with whatever you're doing there. Tesla also starting to show some, you know, power right here. So I don't know if this is because they still own some Bitcoin. It could be because of that. Tesla may still have Bitcoin. We wouldn't really know for sure. Or is it because something good happened over the weekend? So right now we would want to see if it goes to like 717 plus. Otherwise 695 below, right? So we're taking call options or put options based off of that if you're interested. It's not obnoxiously priced either, but I'm not too sure if I'm personally going to be doing that. Microsoft also looking pretty positive, right? Affordable options right here. So let me see what the numbers were for this. Where was I looking? MSFT. Okay, so we're looking for a break of 290 plus and holding it. Oh, that's not too hard. 291 plus and holding it. Okay, to go back to 292 and whatnot. All right, so again, this one, like here, you're seeing pretty affordable options that you could try picking up. So it's not that difficult to try out. It's been on a, in general, it's been on a pretty good positive trend, but it does have its days where it's, you know, just staying down. So you want to be careful. Right now it's just, you know, it's kind of sort of just pretty stable. If anything, we want to see what it does as the day goes on. But in general, I mean, you know, not even as the day goes on, I'm talking about like seconds. As soon as 9:30 a.m. hits, you want to see what the trend is right away and then figure it out right after that. ARK K, right? So ARK K, long-term capital growth with disruptive innovation. Another one we're looking at today because a lot's been happening, and you know, it's positive. It's on today. It should be on a positive trend. So with the ARK Innovation ETF, I would probably look at like 127.5 calls right here. That looks pretty good as soon as the morning starts. But we'll have to see what this trend is going to do once the day begins. As always, keep an eye on QQQ and SPY to see what the market is looking like. So I always have that open on my my phone for the most part as the day continues. Okay, so okay, that's fine. Market's looking, but in general, keep in mind that the market is looking pretty bullish, so be very careful. I'm not looking to really buy any puts today. I feel like with the market looking so bullish, if anything looks like it's about to fall, it's probably just a trap and it's not going to fall. And that's why I'm pretty confident that today is going to be a day of just getting call options. Even with Apple, I feel like Apple's going to be mostly just call options for today. It's going to be making its way back to 150, and I could try this one right here because it's been on a somewhat negative trend lately, right? This was the most bullish day it had, and then it just started falling kind of sort of slowly downwards, but I think it's time for it to start coming back up today. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. Let me see if anyone posted what was the numbers for this. No, Apple interesting around 147 plus, right? So that can happen in an instant as soon as the market opens, so got to be very careful with that. Let me see. Works is going up like crazy, so that's a day trade right there. Let's take a look at that real quick. I have my TD Ameritrade open as well. I picked up BTCM and FTFT over there. They're both green right now. Those are my day trades on that. Let's check out Works. Works is one of those stocks that when it comes back down, you pick it up again because it just soars, right? So you can see this week it's been jumping, right? And in the past it's reached that high, so I think it's going to break that today. It already has, actually. There you go. So anytime it comes back down, you pick it up because it's going to jump up again. It's just what it does. Already breaking some good price targets, as we could see, so that's pretty good stuff. Broke the first two price targets of 395 and 405. Next price target will be 425 if it plans to keep going up. But I usually lately I haven't really been big on trying to day trade stocks per se. I'm more interested in trying to day trade options lately. The gains are bigger. It also gets you to kind of do more research into the stock you're trying to trade, and it just keeps you going. It's like the profits are really nice in that aspect, and you feel good. You feel very good. So okay, yeah. So this is nice. Good for them. Good day trade. Anyone that wants to grab it, go for it. BTCM is starting to trying to flunk a little. I'm not sure why. It jumped from 768 to almost 936. Went to 936 as a top, as a high for today, and then came back down. And FTFT looking a little sus too now, with a high of 379 coming back down. Well, we wait for the market to open and see what it does. All right. Let me put Works here. Okay, here we go. Works is on its way to 425, looking good. So as soon as the day does start, I want to grab Mara options. I'm going to prepare this right now. Nothing up here. Okay, is that actually a glitch, or is that how it is? Okay, the Works doesn't have options. UPS, AMC, bit mining, hut. Okay, so what about if I check for next week expiration? Is it somewhat cheaper? No, it's more expensive. Okay. I mean, mean, this is pretty much the only playground space we have, the $40 one. Got a couple of charts open for Works, WINT, FTFT. What is CAN? CAN? Oh, yeah, the pharmaceutical. Okay. Breaking 9. Alright, so you want to see these entries as it happens. So we've got another 14 minutes. Mara, what else do I want to get into right now? I'm gonna try to also do, not sure. Oh, Apple, I'm really hoping it does today, but I want to see what AMD is capable of as well. MicroStrategy is outside of my budget, so we're gonna cancel that out. We'll put this at the end there. Snow, looking pretty expensive also, so I'm not gonna try that. DraftKings, very affordable. Need a 54 plus to see if it can do something great for us today. Robinhood, has become a good talk of the town. Right, we're coming back up 60%, and more than that, it was already up to here. Went up 100% since IPO. And I'm pretty confident that because of the hold they have on crypto, remember that when you buy crypto on Robinhood, you're not the one that owns it. So Robinhood would definitely be something that would go up today, I would imagine. AMD, pretty expensive looking. Over the last 2 weeks, it's been soaring. AMD was soaring every day. After breaking 120, it started coming back down. I wonder if today it's going to try to do its crazy ascension back to 120. It usually ends up being like a 10 to 15 minute workday where AMD just soars big time, goes up like crazy very quickly in the first 15 minutes, right when the market opens. So definitely want to keep an eye on this. I would probably try to grab this one, the 120 call, and I'm not sure how many yet, but that's kind of what I would want to do if I did that, if I did AMD. Never really did DraftKings, so I'm not a fan of this, but 54 plus is the call people have made. Still watching. Oh, more earnings. That's true. More earnings are happening right now, right? So we have okay. Coinbase has earnings. Coinbase earnings should make it fly. It's crazy to see Chegg has earnings too. Chegg was pumped this, I think, 2 months ago. And AMC. I want to see what that does to AMC today. Wow, that might actually be a pretty interesting thing. AMC having earnings today. Are the pumpers not going to pump it on the day it has earnings? That. We'll find out. We'll find out. 10 more minutes. Gotta keep my fingers ready. Let's take a look at SPY. I have SPY, QQQ, and IWM open on my TOS right here, but I don't open it here so I can look at it with you guys as well. We're basically looking for a good volume of 443 plus, and if it's going to be for puts, 441 minus. Considering the fact that the market is looking bullish and crypto is bullish right now, I would be pretty confident that SPY is going to go up, especially when the market opens. But let's see if that happens, right? So I'm saying I'm pretty confident it will go up. 443 plus. Oh, and I'm going to put 440 minus like that. Yeah, just looking at where things are right now. BTCM is starting to break down, which is pretty interesting. Let me see. Bitcoin mining. One contract would be $63. So if I do 10, it's 630. I can just do 2 contracts. I want to grab that as soon as, yeah, I'm gonna submit this. It'll fill. Oh, I'll wait till, am I gonna wait 7 more minutes? I'll see. I'm gonna see where I want to click that. I'm gonna see when I want to click that. And coming back here, let me just see one more time. AMD's trying. Okay, so maybe this looks like today's gonna be a green day for it. We're really gonna have to be careful though. I'll want to get this. Wow. Right. So some people are saying the riot calls are where it's at. Apparently because riot has earnings soon too, but I'm not sure how I feel about that because Riot is smaller than Mara, and earnings have never been good news, so that's another thing. Not a fan. When I hear earnings are kicking in, I'm just like, we don't need earnings. Earnings always cause stocks to just go down, as far as we've seen this past 2 weeks. I'm definitely gonna go with this Mara call instead. I'm gonna go with the Mara call right here, and the AMD call. The AMD call is looking pretty confident, but I need to see what it does as soon as the market opens. I printed quite a bit off of AMD in the last 2 weeks, and I look forward to doing more. When it was all this time at 90s and then it started soaring, that was beautiful. And today, after some bad last 2 days where it's been just going down, I got puts on this day right here, right at open, and it kept going down. I did sell it. I believe I sold it in the first bit right here, though I didn't buy it again after that. And now it looks like it might soar up again in the first 15 minutes, so I definitely want to be a part of that. Let it soar, be a part of that. As far as the other day trades for today, if I look at my charts, BDR, WINT, LMNL, and Works is doing pretty good. It's almost there at the next price target, so it's about to hit the final price target. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's on the way to 425 would be the final price target this needs to get to, and it is trying. It's definitely trying. Yeah, 4 more minutes. Decisions. Wow. 20 cent jump. Not sure if it'll jump anymore, but it looks like it's always at the 126 range, and it tends to jump. It came to here 110 and jumped, huh? So I tend to watch stocks long term and see if they come back to their typical price range. Like right here, I'm thinking 130 is like a good price to buy Blonder Tongue Labs at. If you buy it at 130, you can rest assured that someday it's going to jump up again, right? Because it's pretty spiky. So it's a nice swing trade. After it comes back down from where it is right now, it's a nice swingable stock right there. So Litecoin 156, Bitcoin approaching 46k. Let's go. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure I'd be very surprised if Mara doesn't go up more. Like, that's crazy. It went up $2 pre-market. I didn't know. I had a feeling, because even Friday was a pretty green day for crypto, and I should have picked up some options to swing into Monday on Friday. Then I'd be up big time on Mara already. But I didn't think of that. Did not come to my mind. AMD creeping up. I want to see this guy fly today. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to grab this as soon as it opens. try grabbing more. Yeah, that's a tribal offer right there. We'll give that a shot. One more minute. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that became very expensive now. See, the price updated now that the market opened, and it's no longer in the affordable range of what we would want it to be. Holy shit. Well, in that case, doesn't even look like it's having any movement. Neither of them. This is coming back down. Okay. So, yeah, like 120 is still a good call here, but expensive. It is starting to climb. It is falling. Gotta be careful. That's so weird. I don't get why HUD or Bitcoin mining, why any of them would fall. Like, are people trying to sell it off or something? Maybe Riot's going up. Riot has the quickest ascension so far, if anything. I feel like maybe these just had to be swings. Maybe you just had to get into it on Friday, and as crypto skyrocketed over the weekend, a lot of people woke up to very wonderful mornings. Yes, it doesn't look like Mara's gonna happen. Let's take a look at these power stocks real quick. So far, Apple's trying to break through. I swear, PayPal has crypto trading on it too. MicroStrategy, people sold off. This might be worth picking, but it's too expensive for me. Facebook. Gotta be patient. Big jump, so people are selling. Makes sense, can't blame them. Riot is the one that ended up being the successor, even though Mara is the much more powerful one, and it's not too late for it, but still just a little too pricey of an entry to risk. Too pricey to risk. Let's see. Yeah, Works, LMNL, both doing great. Those two day trade stocks are doing wonderful. It's a funky morning. I'm not even sure where to go. Works just got halted, so that's an awesome morning for Works. It looks like they're trying to come back up. So bit mining. AMC's chilling. Nothing crazy here. Let's go back to power stocks again. Let's see what's happening there. Facebook is breaking through, but they're not. But again, too expensive. Option prices change once the market opens, and that's when you get to see how much everything is. AMD broke down, didn't do it. Now it's looking like it's better for puts, if anything. But even these puts are too expensive for the most part. sure where to try right now. This is a very weird morning. Usually there's a lot more action, but everything is like very close to hitting, but not really where it needs to go. Still bullish for sure, but not really doing what was kind of sort of anticipated. The market doesn't want to be with you sometimes, and that can happen. Like you can see, you know, like PayPal broke down, right? MU actually finally going down after it's been going up for so long. Everything's got like a weird stability trend. So I guess that's that for now. We have all our calls ready. Everything's posted on the Discord server. If anything eventually starts fitting into our trend, because it's only been 5 minutes. First 5 minutes have been pretty dull, if anything. But if anything starts to fit in eventually, then we want to go ahead and try to get our hand in there, right? Because that's when you know that that's going to be a good trade for you, right? Works breaking through crazy, right? Big time. So good for them, good for them. That might be a pump or something today. AMC's trying. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect at this point right now, but you know, Riot was the only, yeah, it was supposed to break 38 plus. It did. It might start bouncing, but I don't know if it's gonna have a bounce. So we'll see. We're gonna keep watching. We're gonna just keep an eye on it. All in all, we're green. We're pretty nice and green thanks to crypto, the 20,000 Dogecoin I have and the 300 Litecoins I have. So we're gonna let this go, see how the morning plays out, and then maybe grab something eventually. So yeah, thanks for joining. Let's see what happens, and we'll catch up tomorrow morning.